Okay, you're going to think I've gone nuts. And hello, by the way, this is Alice with Sage Leaf Studio. And I walked in here to work on another project and saw a pile of Happy Meal stuff that I had grabbed from the countertop yesterday where we had had Happy Meals for lunch. A couple of grand girls over yesterday for lunch, and so we had some Happy Meals, and they have some, kind of cute stuff going on. So we have a bag from the McDonald Land series of goodies that they just finished doing recently, giving out. And also we had a couple of boxes, the regular kind of that you normally see a Happy Meal come in, kind of the standard. Anyway, had all that. So a couple of different things. The ones with the boxes are the new series that they're giving away right now. They're not giving it away. You're paying for that Happy Meal, but anyway, it's a mashup of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Hello Kitty and Friends. So we ended up with a couple of different things going on here. And I don't know. I just thought, you know what? The bag looked good. I thought it was interesting. It had a lot of, cool design stuff on it. And I like making junk journals out of paper bags anyway. But I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting to make something. So rather than get on to what I was supposed to be doing, I grabbed it up and I thought, you know what? I'm going to see what I can do with this. So making the bag was pretty straightforward. I mean, making the journal out of the bag. Um, Basically, and I've got a tuck pocket in the front here. And these little guys are just some, I guess we'll call them journal tags. I don't know. I'm not sure what this is going to be used for. I'm not sure that a kid that, of course, every once in a while I eat a Happy Meal, but I don't know that I'd necessarily want to make a junk journal or use a junk journal. But you never know, somebody who, is into the collectibles and everything, they might like this. So I don't know, no judging here. But anyway, so I made my journal out of the bag. This is the bottom of the bag, and it wasn't interesting. So I took a card and just covered it with a kind of I didn't have anything bright yellow like McDonald's yellow, mustard yellow, whatever they call it. Because I think, isn't it supposed to be ketchup and mustard? I don't know. I've always thought that. But anyway, it's supposed to make you hungry. That's what I know. These colors. But anyway, so I put this card on here, and I didn't make it a pocket or anything because I used the flap from the bottom of the sack to make a tuck pocket. And so in here is a little booklet. And I even have I don't know if I have it turned right. I don't know if it matters. Let's see. Actually, I think I do. I just spilled a bunch of little dots all over the place. But yeah, I didn't even think about that. But there it is again because I had two of the boxes. So that's all that's really left that's viable from all of the stuff that I used. So let me pick my dots back up. I punched a bunch of circles just to kind of embellish some areas that I thought needed some color in different places. So those are all my leftovers. This is, one panel of the box here and just some circles that I had punched out. But anyway, so this is, I guess you can download or scan and play. I don't know how it works, but like on an iPad or a tablet or your phone, your adult's grown up's phone. I don't know, but you can play the game. And I know a lot of people that play I don't know. I was thinking of Pokemon, but this is Ninja Turtles and Hello Kitty. But anyway, I digress. So I cut this out, and that's really that. But made a little booklet. Just, you could write down which ones of these little guys you've collected. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. So I've stuck that in there. And here's a little tuck pocket. And this is the little booklet that comes with the little McDonald's set and shows you all the different little collectible pieces. We actually do have some of these. I don't have any of that. Yeah, we do. We have the Boo Bucket. And we had the toy display? No. We had the kiosk, the self-ordering kiosk, and somewhere around this house is the fryer. I do know that we have that. So we didn't get very many in this set. We just weren't, doing McDonald's at that time. So anyway, but this is just another little booklet made out of that. Just added a little signature there. And this is the signature for the big part of the book. So it's just a bunch of copy paper that I already had cut down from some other projects. So I just cut it down a little further to fit. And then this is the center of the signature, and just embellished it with some cutouts from the boxes. And the only other thing besides this card that isn't part of this set are these two little paint swatches that I picked up the other day. And I just really like the colors. And I thought, oh my gosh, well, I don't know that you can find McDonald's red in a paint color, but nor the yellow. But this, this was interesting. So this one says Sunny Side Up, and this one's called Showstopper. But anyway, cut out, some of these little characters and stuck them on that. And that's in a little corner pocket there. Some little embellishments here and there. Lots of room to write or put stickers or do whatever you want to do. I don't know. I don't know where this is going. Did another little booklet out of just, I don't know what this part was from. It must have just been, from one of the small boxes carriers that the little McDonald Land stuff came in. I forgot about that. That's what that was. Yeah. So I created yet another just a little tablet to write in whatever. Another little corner tuck. And these are more of the little cutouts from the page with the figurines. And then in the big part of the sack, so you've got your tuck pocket here. And I could have opened up the top. I've done that before, but I didn't this time. Just made these tucks. So this is the sack, and in here I've got another cute little pouch that I made out of part of the box, and this is also part of the box, and these are all the different little figurines. I don't know if it's glary or what, but these are all the little guys and gals, because some of them are Ninja Turtles and some of them are Hello Kitty, and I think all the Hello Kitties I think they're female. I don't know. I know Ninja Turtles better because I had boys. I did not, we didn't delve into the Hello Kitty realm so much, but anyway, I don't know. But these are just, cute little cards. Tuck them in here. And there's that. And just cut out a little bit here. And that goes in here. And what I did here was, since I had some of the handles from the boxes, I glued two together to make them stiff. Well, and this side I kept the panel, and from part of the panel anyway, and glued it down inside of my pocket here, just to give it some stability and strength. Plus I wanted to be able to utilize these handles. There's the back, and it's got some sort of a puzzle thing, so I didn't want to mess that up, so we'll just leave that like that. But that way, it's kind of got its own little handle, and I just need to figure out how I'm gonna put it all together. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to. I could have put a brad, but I would have needed to have done that before I glued all this down and took care of this whole flap thing. But anyway, I think it's just going to be like a string or something. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. We're talking about a Happy Meal here. I can just, stick it through here and just wrap it around. It can go in between the handles. Anyway, I just don't know why I did it, but I did it. and I'm owning up to it, and I'm okay with it. I think it's kind of cute. I need to get busy embellishing some more using some of my little circles that I cut out there, that I popped out. But yeah, so that's what I spent my afternoon doing. So it's okay. And yeah, so this is what's left over, and but some very minuscule little pieces. But I think I did all right. And now this can just go in the recycle bin, and we're good. And this can go to a grandkid if they want it. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're my audience, but they might be if it's McDonald's stuff. So we'll see. They're a hard audience. They're tough. They're a tough audience. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll try to get busy on the other projects that I was going to work on, and I hope you will join me for those. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.